Listen to what some of our users have to say about CTEC software and support.
Dear CTEC staff, I want to show you a primitive solid geologic model that I drew by hand in 1986. You may find it eerily similar to the solid models that EVS can produce. It has been my professional goal since graduate school to produce solid models of the sites I've consulted on, but being a one-man consulting firm, I've been stymied either by the lack or cost of the required tools. Thank you for producing a product that meets my needs. I particularly appreciate being able to display the actual data and then overlay the 3D geologic and chemical distributions. The correlation tools within EVS are also well suited to the way that geologists think and operate. I'm also excited about the application of geologic indicator kriging and well decommissioning. These statistical tools will help inject more science into our discipline. In a real sense, geologists are solid modelers that have previously been limited by the dimensions of paper, maps, and cross-sections. Thanks for allowing me to move away from that two-dimensional plane of existence. Respectfully, Robert James Audio, President, Environmental Data and Consulting.
I'm writing to say how much I appreciate the work you are doing with your EVS software product. I've been a user for 3 years now and have yet to find another software product that is as powerful yet intuitive to use. I would also like to compliment you on your customer service and technical support. You are constantly incorporating users' comments into your product and providing timely upgrades. The level of detail you have gone into with your help system is by far the most comprehensive help I have used. Keep up the great work. You guys are constantly making me look good. Thanks again. Eric Phillips, CH2M Hill.
My name is Ming Zhang. I'm GIS coordinator and groundwater modeler with Bennett Williams Environmental Consultants. I'm a long-time user of CTEC's wonderful products. Bennett and Williams Environmental Consultants acquired EVS in 1997 for a litigation support project. Since then, we have benefited greatly from the software and upgraded it quickly from EVS to EVS Pro to MVS. Environmental studies are only useful to society if they play a role in the development and the formulation of the decisions in the real world. In the field of environmental modeling software, significant efforts have been made primarily in scientific analysis, but in general, the representation of model input and output is still in the form of complex jargon, tables of numbers, and simple graphics. CTEC software represents a breakthrough for the earth science. Using cutting-edge computer multimedia technology, MVS enables us to display complicated subsurface phenomena in a form that is understandable by the decision maker, usually someone unable to comprehend the scientific jargon, numbers, and mathematical equations. Building around the MVS, Bennett and Williams has developed a streamlined groundwater modeling process that utilizes a number of software packages. In this process, ArcGIS is used for managing the model input data and other relevant spatial information in the model domain. MVS is then used to generate and validate the 3D finite difference grade, the hydrological structures, and the aquifer properties. With one click, the 3D geological model is directly read into Groundwater Vista for calibration of groundwater flow and contamination transport models. And finally, the resulting model outputs and the scenarios are read back in MVS for cross-validations and visualizations. This process has dramatically reduced our costs related to the model development and has increased the model accuracy. Best of all, it allows us to communicate very efficiently among project members with different disciplines, such as geologists, hydrogeologists, environmental engineers, computer programmers, and most importantly, with our clients, who are less familiar with subsurface structures and groundwater modeling. MVS plays the key role in this process, and I regard it as a must-have product in any complex environmental studies that requires not only accurate scientific results, but also realistic visual presentations.
I've used EVS Pro for 8 months now, and having attended the advanced training class last week, and having applied my new knowledge this week, I have to relay my impressions. Wow, great work! I'm in awe. With my new training to guide my efforts, I have to say, I love this tool. Yesterday, I created and diced a 55-layer stratigraphy over a 100-acre site. Today I pulled in well constructions and free product plume distribution, then showed a project manager why recovery wells were failing using a moving cut face to show short circuits through nearby wells via sand lenses. We also identified locations where free product recovery should be optimal, and where free products likely flowing through regions where we have little or no data, all long before noon. Then there are the animations, but I've already said enough. CTEC has delivered a tool that is a quantum leap beyond everything else on the market. I've always wanted to do object-oriented programming, and now I can, without needing to be a computer scientist. It's hard for me to imagine any limits that CTEC's products can do, if there are any. The versatility and applications seem limited only by one's imagination. Thank you, and thank the development team. I've got to go. I have an animation in mind.